Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena, and today it's Midweek Magic, and okay, we got an interesting version of sealed deck. Normally we would just be getting Tarkir Dragonstorm sealed, but they replaced one of the packs with a Stepping Stone sealed pack. So what are these? So basically we get all the devotees, we get all the common dragons, the common omen dragons. We get a removal spell for each color. So Stormplane Detainment, Riverwalk Technique, Dragon's Prey, Narset's Review, Sarkhan's Resolve. Actually, I need to... Oh yeah, Sarkhan's Resolve is a removal spell for dragons. It's also a pump spell. And we also get one of each of the Reigning Victor, Tawny back. Okay, so we get the... We get the the hybrid commons on one of each of them. There's a Reigning Victor, which I think this might be the 5 color. I have to double check that. And there's an Evolving Wilds. So we get that. It replaces one of our packs, so we're one less rare. But we do get a lot of utility tools. And the rest is still regular Tarkir Dragonstorm. Let's see. We still got... Well, first of all, Coat is still... Well, it might be better because it's sealed, but I'm really looking more towards Zurgo and Sinkhole Surveyor. Sidisi, not so much, but the River Regent is a very good pull. Warden's a good pull. We might end up running Coatus after all. Well, we'll see what the rest are. First, let's figure out what that Reigning Victor is. I think that might be a color. No. Reigning Victor is... Oh yeah, it's one of the I might have miscounted. Yeah, it's one of the uncommons. So this one, Reputable Merchant, Messenger, Grumag, Nightwatch. Yeah, we got the 5 of them. We do have a Mardu Monument, so that is a way to fix. We get all the devotees as seen here. We do get a few additional dragons as well. So first, let's do it. And we do get a Dragonstorm Globe, which is quite important. And the Evolving Wilds helps. We get a bit of each of them. We got a good slew of game lands. So let's start with our creature count. We'll start with black because what are the ones I'm really looking at? Sinkhole Surveyor is really good early. Triple Dragon's Prey is quite strong, so we might, and as is the double Feral Death Gorger. If we have enough dragons, I will probably consider running Dragonstorm. Whenever it could with a counter, so we could, with the Death Gorger, we could run that. This one not so great because it's returned from battlefield. You have to sacrifice a creature. You're getting a better creature, but it comes from the battlefield. We probably will be running green-black for the most part. I'm gonna see if I can still consider running Zurgo if we have enough support. But our black is our black's really strong. Lots of removal. Probably a bit too much. Not much in the way of creatures, so we will be relying on other colors for that. Let's take a look at red. No Molten Exhale. Twin Bolt's not that strong. We do have Zurgo's Vanguard, which is pretty good mobilized mix. Let's see. Feral is a good haste dragon. Runescale Rune Lord is fine-ish. So it's okay, but not that exciting. Green is probably where we're looking at. No Exhale on that side as well, but we do get double Sagu Wilding to help fix our mana. And we have a Warden of the Grove that adds +1/+1 counter, so it does combo with Tomb Guard quite well. Traveling Botman is really good as well. And yeah, we can probably pair this with Sultai Devotee. We probably will be going Sultai in this one. Yeah, definitely want the Host of the Hereafter. There is a Lie in Wait, which is actually quite decent here. But we actually still want to consider because we can also still go Absan. We do have like a kin tree severance as additional removal. Reputable merchant, not so great, but we do have an absent monument. So let's take a look at white, let's take a look at blue. White, we know we have the Stormplane Detainment. We also have a static snare, which is quite solid. In fact, we have quite a, and we have a Salt Road Pack Beast, so So the dragon storm is, we have at least 6 dragons. The dragon storm's already looking better. Definitely want the pack piece. Definitely want the static snare. We can run this as straight absent. Probably just some kin tree severance for the most part. There is a Marshal of the Lost. Target creature gets plus, which is better for the mobilized deck, which we can consider. Like we have quite a few mobilized creatures in red. Let's take a quick look at red. But yeah, we didn't really consider it that much because this is really all it offered. There is a Mardu Monument, which is also quite good. And finally, blue. There's a Stillness in Motion. There's double Riverwalk Technique. There's a Constrictor Stage and an Ice Ridge Serpent, which is very good. We're also giving up our Marang River region to run white. Okay, let's if we were to run it in this direction, our blue is on the latter end, so we can get away with not running blue for quite a while. And we can run Sultai Devotees in addition to the Absent Devotees, so that helps as well. So we can run it like this on this end. Kinda wish we had fight spells. I'm skip. Guys, so the Absent Monument goes, which is a shame. We miss out on the monuments, which is probably our best 2-drops. We still, I want to say I want one Riverwalk Technique, but in fact we could probably, yeah, what we can do is we can add the one Riverwalk Technique, cut that one. But then we probably want to add something on the other colors. We have enough dragons to make a Corroding Dragonstorm really annoying. In fact, we also have the Encroaching Dragonstorm that kind of does the same thing, but I probably do not want to run both Dragonstorms. In fact, I might just run these 2 strong dragons. I might cut this. Yeah, we're a lot heavier in black, so we'll keep it at that. But that is going to change once I start adding this, and Warden of the Grove. I actually forgot about that one. We could also just add Einok Wayfarer. Like, Lie in Wait is also a good one we can add here. We can probably add that to the mix. Still ignoring Cotis, like what's our way of, we do have a way to pump it though. But it's a little bit convoluted. It's either Sage of the Fang or Host of the Hereafter. I can probably add it for the sake of saying that I did add it. You definitely still want 2 islands minimum. That's good enough. I'll add it. We can actually cut the Absent Devotees from the deck now, since what we really want are the Sultai Devotees. So in that case, we're actually closer to green main, which makes sense. So I might actually drop the Corroding Dragonstorm for Encroaching Dragonstorm. And it's either Einok Wayfarer as another drop, or Snakeskin Veil, which has always been good. Yeah, our removal is kind of a bit heavy here. So yes, our black makes 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, we're good to go here. Our blue is 2, 3, 4, so which is about fine. I think we can get away with, we can actually get away with one island at this point. So we'll give this one a try. I'm still really not, well, I guess Cotis can always be the annoying blocker. We can just use it as that one. It's honestly not great. I never thought it was great. It's fine for what it is. So actually, I'm starting to think there's a good argument for running the Encroaching Dragonstorm because that. So we get Botanist into, we got Botanist into Warden. That said, we are looking at red-white, so there is quite a lot of removal that we have to be concerned with. Let's see if our no, I am not putting down the graveyard. Okay. So this is probably going to eat the Molten Exhale or Stormflame Detainment. We actually don't have much in the way of enchantment removal, so that's something to keep in mind. Actually, this could be an easy bin, but I think this one's fine too. If we need to start, okay, opponent actually running Jeskai. If we need to start clearing the way, we have removal on standby. Opponent going Jeskai Devotee. Casting a second spell doesn't really mean much now, so they probably won't. Oh, they did. Okay. They did anyway. I guess it makes sense. Use up your mana if you can. It doesn't have haste. You're thinking it's the other one that has haste. Okay, take it in hand. Let's wait for our opponent to do a double block. We do want to play a non-token creature. Well, we're not playing a non-token creature anytime soon. We did clear the road a bit. Probably next turn I would just Soul Throat Skirmish or whatever creature they drop. If they have removal, they really should start aiming for Warden. Nope, they're going for the Leopard. Yeah, not a good one to... Yeah, let's get our free Endure while we still can. number of counters on this creature, so we get a 2/2. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. And we'll swing with the botanist. Yeah, we will take that in hand. It does ETB tap, so not that great. Look at that. And now this is it's out of Molten Exhale range. But it's still within Osseous Exhale, so let's keep that in mind. What other spells is it in range of? Actually, we could have also endured this to get the larger dragon. Sure, but hey, we did bait some removal out. So first, let's take out the 2 harmonized cards. I think I am still willing to swing with this one. Never mind, opponent concedes. Yeah, we definitely made that dragon a bit out of reach. Yeah, our plan now would have been to swing with these 2. Opponent could double block, but kind of the damage has already been done at this point. Still not sure which of the 2 Dragon Storms I want to run. I'll leave it like this for now. I want to run the other Dragon Storm for the most part. So, Tornwood Falls. We're not going to have much. Oh, we got our Warden again. Well, keep some suspense, but opponent not exactly doing much of anything as well. So I definitely lead on this one first, just to get the counter on it. Let's see if our opponent... Oh, they have red. Yeah, by doing it like this, Ooh, looks like our opponent is in setup mode. Which you do not want to... Oh, they're playing for... Okay, they're playing all of them dragons. They might have... Yep, Dragon's Prey. That was a guaranteed card. But we're still going to be drawing cards here. We'll play Cotis first. Then next turn we can decide. We have a lot of things we can decide with, I guess. We do have a... Okay, then I'm signaling a 2-mana threat. So we definitely want to... I guess... Yep, indestructible. Okay. I guess with the proper... Yeah, that's... Oh, we're actually... And let's see, we could just kill this right now. We could also just play... Yeah, never mind. Opponent can... Honestly, the opponent should have blocked that one. It was not a great proposition though. Also, to be fair, our opponent didn't exactly do anything the first few turns. It's basically the same weakness as even regular Khans of Tarkir. You'd still need to be doing something early. And Khans of Tarkir at least gave you morph, so you were doing something. The old dragon special, you're assuming you can clear the board. Our opponent did have removal for one rare, but yeah, we kind of had the other rare that worked, and we also have a. So this is yet another case of Moran River region, but I guess we can run it with the Sinkhole Surveyor first. Okay. So if our opponent has the exhale, we're really boned. I suspect our opponent just. Probably should not have. I should have probably still swung. Oh, there's their end game. Okay then. I actually forgot there was that other mode. And now that we know our opponent wants us to sacrifice, and this is double check. Yeah, so it's a regular creature. We definitely want to start going sideways here. We definitely want to play this next, start getting this one ready. So now we hold the Sarkhan's Resolve back. That's fine. Also, we have 6 mana. We could play that. Oh wait. Now we force our opponent to have the draft. If our opponent swings, we just take. Ooh, okay. Oh wait, no, it's over. We also have Dragon's Prey to do the same thing, but let's get rid of these two. Yep. Yeah, the rare. Yeah, we got really good rares. This is really powerful. We'll do one more match. But that is pretty much the nature of sealed. It's also kind of why I don't like. What? That Mountain Stalwart's nice. It's also kind of why I don't like playing the sealed arena opens, because there's way too much there's a lot of variance now. Like it, you can get a really dud sealed pool, and you're just kind of knocked out from the get go. So Botanist goes first. Wayfarer can follow. 1 mana. This is usually Sagu Wildling. Well, we also have our own Sagu Wildling. The blue source doesn't really tell much. It only narrows it down to Dragon Sniper into Wildling again. I guess we will still play Traveling Botanist. It's a juicy enough target to. It's a juicy enough target to. No, let's see. Do they have the Exhale? No, they're actually holding back. I think they do have the Exhale. No, they're just tapping it. Okay, sure. Decline, I want that. And that also means I don't play I knock Wayfarer. In fact, I'd probably just do the same thing to our opponent. And oh yeah, this reshuffle, so our opponent's been kind of digging through their deck quite a bit. Now this could get ruined by Snakeskin Veil, but I don't think our opponent was gonna. Yeah, I guess we coat this. That said, they could have the blue. Oh, they did not have the blue Exhale. They could have the black Exhale to decline. I actually want to start drawing lands, but I have an encroaching Dragonstorm if I need to, so I will decline that. Ooh, you do not want to be spending. No, we decline. We still keep that. And I don't mind that trade. And yeah, it's already tapped. So I actually just drew. Opponent should stalwart success or not gonna quite do it. So I probably just hold this. Okay, so this one can. Well, this one also ruins it. And there you go. Oh, you really have to have action early. If you're just fiddling around, you're not going to win this format. Well, if you're fiddling around and your opponent's fiddling around, I guess you have time, but I would not kind of depend on it. You really still want the curve and you really still want the action. what can I say about this pack? It actually guarantees you a lot more removal than usual. So like you have at least 5 pieces of guaranteed removal. Well, I guess six if you count the 6 if you count the Sultai Devotee, because that touch is a nasty thing. We did not really end. We even had the Gurmag Night Watch, but I did not end up running it. Yeah, Boulderborn Dragon is yeah. Oh yeah, we also had the Dragonstone Globe, but we never found a way to fit that in. In fact, we were actually running this deck list at a disadvantage. We really should be running these two, or at the very least, just the Dragonstorm Globe. The Dragonstorm Globe alone would have made. What would I cut for it though? The weakest card here is probably the Trade Route Envoy. This would be the easy cut. I would cut this for a Dragonstorm Globe. Like you get 5 guaranteed dragons. Well, 6 since you get Boulderborn, and 7 if no, not the Night Watch. No, oh no, we don't get that. So we get 6 guaranteed dragons. You're probably gonna be running 3 of them minimum. And if you happen to get additional dragons, it's so much better. And yeah, we kind of wrecked our opponents there. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications, and whatnot. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are, and best of luck in your guaranteed seal pull. Well, it's not guaranteed. The only thing that's guaranteed is just that one pack. I'm keeping that change. Yeah, the Stepping Stone Sealed deck. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.